meteorologist Grande.
Don't expect the temperatures to get any lower anytime soon. We're going to continue to see these hot temperatures stick around in the valley with heat indices between 100 and 105 every single day for the next little while. Now, we do have a risk of rain showers in the forecast for the next little while thanks to a tropical threat we have out there brewing over the Yucatan Peninsula. And we're going to get into that right now, show you what's going on. We got a hurricane over in the Pacific. This is Carlos, Category 1 storm. But over the Yucatan, you can see this area of low pressure. Well, this mixture of cluster of showers and thunderstorms in the mix over western portions of the Caribbean Sea. If we zoom in here a little bit, you can see we are seeing quite a bit of heavy cloud cover over Cancun, and this is going to continue to trek westward over the Yucatan Peninsula. National hurricane season gives this area of low pressure about a 40% chance of turning into a tropical low system in the next 2 days, a 50% chance in the next 5 days. So in all likelihood, once it gets over into these warmer waters back in the Gulf, it could turn into a tropical storm. That is a possibility. But either way, it's going to bring a shower activity here in the valley. By tomorrow morning, you can see the entire Texas coastline expected to see some shower activity thanks to this low pressure out in the Gulf. And as it treks further on closer to Texas, it's going to continue to bring us heavy showers. You can see this bullseye right over the Gulf, very heavy shower activity. And then that takes a direct route north towards Houston. By Tuesday morning, it looks like Houston's going to see the brunt of this system, but that doesn't mean we won't see some here in South Texas and in the valley. We expect to continue to see heavy shower activity with this low pressure area for Tuesday, Wednesday on into Thursday, so a very wet first half of the week. As for Carlos, it's expected to gain some strength into a Category 2 for his Guadalajara later on this next week, but doesn't have much of an impact for us here in the Rio Grande Valley. But we're talking about 40 to 50% chance for rain showers for the first half of the week, but then by Thursday into Friday, it looks like things will calm down. But notice those temperatures not really going to change much. Right now, we're talking mid to upper 90s across the valley, 96 in Rio Grande City, 95 in McAllen, 91 in Los Fresnos at this hour. High humidity levels, especially in the lower valley, 73% relative humidity in Port Mansfield, 63% in Brownsville, a little bit drier out west, but everyone's feeling kind of sticky out there, and you factor in that humidity with the temperature. 106 is what it feels like in Rio Grande City, 103 in Edinburgh, 102 in Laredo. It's hot for everybody here in the valley. Do have a little bit of a breeze out of the southeast, 15 miles an hour in Brownsville, 20 mile per hour winds in McAllen. Expect those to calm down in the evening hours, but a few showers here and there for today, but not real much activity going on. Most of it stayed well to the north of the valley for this afternoon. But Futurecast does show once again in the morning along the coast, expecting to see some scattered shower activity, as is much of the Texas coast for your Sunday. By the afternoon hours, expect to see some isolated pockets of shower activity in the afternoon moving westward across the valley, but it doesn't look like we're going to have any really heavy shower activity for long periods of time, but you may see a pocket of heavy showers here and there, depending on where you are in the neighborhood. Heading to the beach, it will be a bit choppy on the water, expecting a little bit of a breezy condition and high seas, so do keep that in mind as you head out on the water or to the beach. Keep in mind we are expecting an increased risk of rip currents for the next few days as this low treks across the West Gulf. That's going to make some heavy seas, so if you are having plans to go out to South Padre Island over the next few days, make sure you keep a close eye on those kids and stay a little bit closer to shore, stay a little bit safer. As for your highs tomorrow, once again in the low to mid 90s, isolated chances for shower activity in those later afternoon hours. And we're going to continue with the rain in the forecast through the middle of this next week. Tuesday, Wednesday looks like that's the best bet for some heavy shower activity. Looks to be improved by the latter end of the week, but nonetheless, it will still be very hot.
All right. And what we do know, everyone is keeping an eye